Welcome back, my YouTube channel, coin lovers and treasure seekers. Today, we're diving into one of Australia's hidden gems in the numismatic world, the 1974 Australian 50 cents coin. You might think that old, worn-out coins have no value, but hold on tight, because even a poor condition, 1974 Australia 50-cent piece could bring surprising value in today's auction market. These coins are not just history in your hands. They are becoming hot property for collectors worldwide. If you've got one lying around, so make sure to watch this video till the end as we uncover everything you need to know about this incredible coin. We're diving into the exciting world of Australian coins, specifically the incredibly sought-after 1974 Australia 50 cents coin. Now, you may be thinking, how can a coin from 1974, even in poor condition, be worth anything today? But let me tell you, this coin is lighting up the collector's market like never before. With rising interest, limited availability, and passionate global demand, this piece of history is proving that even a humble coin from decades ago can hold massive value in today's dollar market. So stay tuned, because what you learn today could turn spare change into serious cash. Let's rewind the clock and take a quick look at the history of this stunning coin. The 1974 Australia 50 cents coin was part of the country's post-decimalisation currency, introduced just 8 years after Australia transitioned from pounds, shillings, and pence to dollars and cents in 1966. The 50 cents coin underwent several changes over the years, but the 1974 version stood out during a time when Australia was developing its modern identity, both culturally and economically. Minted at a time of rising silver prices and economic shifts, the 1974 coin was produced in relatively modest numbers, making it a rare treasure in today's collector circles. It carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, and the reverse features the Australian coat of arms, a strong national symbol. But beyond these designs lies a coin with growing market firepower. What makes the 1974 Australia 50 cents coin truly special is its unique blend of history, design, and preservation challenges. Although made from copper nickel, unlike its silver predecessors, it still retains a substantial weight and a solid, satisfying feel. The dodecagonal shape, that 12-sided edge, is not only iconic but also sets it apart from the more common round coins, making it instantly recognizable. The detail in the coat of arms is sharp and symbolic, featuring the kangaroo and emu, which represent progress and forward motion. Neither animal can walk backward. Even in poor condition, the engravings and designs still hold a visual and emotional appeal for collectors. Every scratch and mark tells a story, and that is part of its charm in the numismatic world. Now let's talk about rarity and why collectors are going wild for this coin. Although millions were minted, very few have survived the test of time in collectible condition. Many were lost, melted down, or damaged, and those still in circulation often show heavy wear. But here's the exciting part. Even coins in poor condition are seeing sharp increases in market value. Why? Because the demand is simply outpacing the supply. Serious collectors, especially from Australia, the United Kingdom, and even the United States, are rushing to complete their collections. And because the 1974 version falls between two major design and mintage shifts, it has become a key date for collectors who want a full historical lineup. Add to that the nostalgia and historical significance of owning a coin from the mid-70s, and you have a recipe for exploding demand. These coins are no longer just collectibles. They're becoming mini pieces of national treasure. So what is it worth? Here's where things get really exciting. Even in poor or circulated condition, a 1974 Australia 50 cents coin is currently selling for upwards of $120,000, sometimes more, depending on interest and buyer competition. In better conditions, prices can climb into the hundreds, especially if there are unique toning patterns, minting errors, or clean surfaces. And as we have seen recently, auctions and online platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and even local numismatic shops are reporting a spike in demand. The coin's visibility is increasing, and collectors are willing to pay more not just for high-grade examples but also for lower-grade coins to complete their sets. This means even if you have one with heavy wear, scratches, or tarnishing, don't toss it away. It could be worth serious money. Now, if you are a collector or just getting started, Here are a few powerful tips to help you make the most of this coin's value. First, check your coin jars, drawers, and old family boxes. You never know where one of these rare gems might be hiding. Even if it's worn or tarnished, it could still hold value, especially if it's a genuine 1974 piece. Next, keep an eye on auction sites and online listings, not just for selling, but to understand how prices are trending. Many sellers are unaware of the coin's rising value, which gives savvy buyers a major advantage. If you already own one, consider having it graded by a reputable service. This can help increase its value, even in poor condition, by confirming authenticity. And finally, build connections in online coin forums and Facebook groups. This is where a lot of trades, information, and collector opportunities are happening in real time. To wrap up, the 1974 Australia 50 cents coin is a true underdog in the coin collecting world, proving that even coins in poor condition can hold big value when the market recognizes their rarity and charm. With its historical roots, iconic design, limited survival rate, and rising demand, this coin has carved a special place in the hearts and wallets of collectors around the globe. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just someone who loves the thrill of treasure hunting, this is one coin you should absolutely pay attention to. Don't underestimate the power of your pocket change. That dull, scratched, old 50-cent coin might just be your ticket to a valuable discovery. Next up, we have an exciting and highly valuable gem to uncover: the Australia 50 cents coin from 2010 in fine condition. This isn't just any regular piece of pocket change. This particular coin has recently been drawing attention across collector communities and auction markets, with its demand surging like never before. So if you've ever wondered whether your spare change could actually be worth something significant, stay tuned, because this 2010 Australian 50 cents coin might just surprise you. We'll go deep into its background, what makes it so special, and most importantly, how much it's selling for in today's hot collector market. Let's dive in. The 50 cents coin has been a core part of Australian coinage since 1966, but the 2010 edition holds a special place in recent numismatic history. Minted by the Royal Australian Mint, this coin came during a time of relatively low production figures compared to earlier years. While the 50-cent piece has long featured the iconic dodecagonal shape and large silver tone design, the 2010 coin stands out for several interesting reasons. While the 50-cent piece has long featured the iconic dodecagonal shape and large silver tone design, the 2010 coin stands out for several interesting reasons. It was produced during a time when fewer commemorative versions were issued, and that scarcity, combined with some remarkable physical characteristics, made it a standout. These coins were part of standard circulation, but now only a small number remain in fine or better condition, and those that have survived are now considered mini treasures by collectors worldwide. Now let's talk about the details that make the 2010 Australian 50 cents coin so unique. The coin features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, a beloved and now historic design that marks an entire era of Commonwealth coinage. On the reverse of it displays the enduring Australian coat of arms, including the emu and kangaroo. But what sets the 2010 edition apart is the precision of the strike, the metal luster that remains on many fine-grade coins, and the occasional die varieties or minimal wear that create real buzz among collectors. Even the edge and alignment of the coin are examined with keen interest by numismatists. The 2010 coin was part of a relatively short minting run, meaning fewer of them were released into circulation, which instantly gave them a collector's edge. When it comes to rarity, the year 2010 50-cent coin ranks highly among modern Australian currency. While it might seem like a common year at first glance, the reality is that high-grade coins from 2010 are getting harder to find. Most coins that entered circulation saw heavy use, resulting in surface scratches, dulling, and general wear. However, coins that remain in fine condition, that is, with clear details, sharp rims, and minimal surface marks, are considered rare and desirable. The numismatic community is placing more focus on modern-era coins, with low surviving populations in top condition, and the year 2010 50-cent coin is a prime example. Collector demand for these coins has been soaring, particularly among those building complete sets by year or those who specialize in post-2000 Australian decimal coinage. Let's talk about what everyone's been waiting for, the current market value of the 2010 Australian 50 cents coin in fine condition. In the current auction and collector market, prices are climbing. Coins in fine to extremely fine condition are now being sold for $120,000, with some examples in near uncirculated or uncirculated condition, reaching even higher upwards of $220,000, depending on strike quality and luster. That's a huge jump from face value, and it's proof that this coin is not just collectible, but a real asset. On international platforms like eBay and collector forums, demand is particularly high, especially among buyers from the United Kingdom, Canada, and the United States who appreciate Commonwealth coinage. As more collectors discover the hidden potential of this coin, values are expected to continue rising, making now the perfect time to act. If you're a collector or someone just starting out, now is the time to keep your eyes open for the 2010 Australian 50 cents coin. When hunting through your change or browsing market stalls, look for coins with sharp detail, especially clear outlines of the emu and kangaroo, a well-defined queen's portrait, and minimal scratching. Store your coins properly in non-PVC sleeves or albums to protect them from oxidation and scratches. It's also a great idea to get your coins graded by a professional if you believe they are in particularly high condition. This will increase their resale value significantly. Networking with fellow collectors online or attending coin shows can also increase your chances of finding or trading for high-grade 2010 coins. As collector demand increases, those who are prepared and informed will benefit the most. To wrap things up, the 2010 Australian 50 cents coin is not just a piece of metal. It's a treasure hiding in plain sight. With rising value in the auction market, growing collector demand, and a limited supply of fine-grade examples, this coin is now seen as a must-have for serious collectors. Whether you're a longtime enthusiast or a beginner who just found this coin in your change, you could be holding something far more valuable than you think. So go check your collections, search your drawers, and spread the word, because the 2010 Australia 50 cent piece is one of Australia's most underrated yet powerful modern coins. Next up, we're diving deep into one of Australia's most talked about and highly sought after coins, the 2006 Australia 50 cents coin. Now you might be thinking, it's just a 50-cent piece. But let me tell you, this isn't your ordinary pocket change. This coin, especially in fine condition, has become a hot topic among collectors and investors alike, and its value in today's auction market is nothing short of impressive. So if you have got one of these in your collection or tucked away in a drawer somewhere, you will want to stick around because you could be sitting on a small fortune. Let's rewind a little and understand where this coin came from. The Australian 50 cents coin first appeared in its current dodecagonal 12-sided shape in 1969, becoming an iconic part of Aussie coinage. But fast forward to 2006, and we see a year that minted not just regular circulation coins, but a very special variety of the 50 cents that has since become a hidden gem. Minted by the Royal Australian Mint, the 2006 version came during a time of strong coin production, but certain pieces from that year, due to minting quirks and limited circulation, have captured the attention of serious collectors. It may seem like just another coin from the mid-2000s, but what lies beneath its surface is pure numismatic gold. What makes the 2006 Australia 50 cents coin so unique isn't just the date or the design. It's the combination of flawless craftsmanship, historic timing, and visual distinction. The coin bears the traditional image of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which was introduced in 1999 and used until 2019. The reverse features the bold and beautiful Australian coat of arms, a powerful national symbol featuring the kangaroo and emu, which reflects the country's identity and strength. What truly sets the rare 2006 issues apart, though, are the fine die details, sometimes subtle anomalies, and the incredible sharpness and strike found in high-grade examples. These features give them a distinct appeal that seasoned collectors look for. Some rare examples even show extremely light die cracks or misalignment, small minting quirks that can send the value skyrocketing. When it comes to coin collecting, rarity equals value, and this is where the 2006 50 cents coin really begins to shine. While millions of standard 50-cent coins were produced, only a small fraction of the 2006 batch retained high-quality surfaces in mint condition after circulation. Even more importantly, there are known variations and condition-specific rarities that drive up the collector demand. These coins, particularly those graded in fine condition or better, are considered scarce because most coins from that year were heavily circulated. Today, demand is rising rapidly due to increased attention in the numismatic world, and collectors are going out of their way to find well-preserved examples. Online communities, auction houses, and private collectors are always on the lookout for this specific coin, and when one appears in solid condition, the bids can escalate fast. Now, the part everyone's been waiting for. What is the current market value of a 2006 Australia 50 cents coin in fine condition? Depending on the exact variation, condition, and demand at the time of sale, these coins have been selling anywhere from $140,000 in recent auctions. Yes, you heard that right, a 50-cent coin worth up to 500 times its face value. In top-graded condition, some rare examples with distinct minting features or near uncirculated surfaces have fetched even higher amounts. With the Australian dollar's strength in the global numismatic market and the ongoing rise in rare coin investments, these values are only projected to grow in the coming years. This isn't just a collectible, it's a true asset in today's coin market. If you're a collector, beginner, or expert, and you're on the hunt for the 2006 Australia 50 cents coin, here's what you need to do. First, check your old change jars, coin albums, or even those forgotten drawers. You never know where these hidden treasures might be. Focus on coins with sharp edges, clear designs, and minimal wear. Try to get your coins graded by a professional service if you believe you have found one in top condition, because authentication and grading can boost your sale value tremendously. And remember, coins with die cracks, doubling, or any noticeable minting anomalies can attract even more collector interest. Keep an eye on online auctions, reputable dealers, and coin expos. Many rare Australian 50 cents pieces change hands quietly in private sales, so staying in the know is crucial. To wrap it all up, the 2006 Australia 50 cents coin is far more than just spare change. It is a coin with a story, a strong collector base, and real market value in today's numismatic world. From its proud national design to its rising rarity and undeniable appeal, this coin is quickly becoming a star among Australian collectibles. If you happen to find one, or already own one in fine or better condition, hold on to it, or better yet, get it appraised. You may just be holding one of the most valuable and exciting coins of the 2000s. Next up, the 1976 Australian 50 cent piece. This coin, especially in fine condition, is attracting serious attention in today's collector market, and for very good reason. We'll explore its rich history, its unique design, what makes it so rare, and how much it's going for right now in the international coin market, including a look at its value in US dollars. So, if you have got one lying around, or if you are hunting for one, you will definitely want to watch until the end. This coin could be worth way more than you think. Let's rewind back to 1976. This was a time when Australia was strengthening its identity with unique coinage following the changeover to decimal currency in 1966. The 50-cent coin had already undergone one major transformation. The original round silver coin of 1966 was replaced in 1969 with the iconic dodecagonal or 12-sided shape we all recognize today. By 1976, this newer version had firmly taken its place in circulation. But here's where it gets interesting. The 1976 Australian 50-cent coin wasn't just any ordinary issue. Produced at a time when fewer coins were minted compared to surrounding years, the 1976 version has quietly become one of the more sought-after dates, especially in well-preserved conditions. Its understated rarity has only come to light in recent years, as collector demand has started to soar. One of the standout aspects of the 1976 Australian 50-cent coin is its striking design. On the obverse, you will find the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, a classic image that defined a generation of Commonwealth coinage. Flip it over, and the reverse is where the magic continues. The Australian coat of arms is proudly displayed, featuring the kangaroo and emu, symbols of national pride and resilience. The 12-sided shape not only makes this coin unique in your hand, but also gives it that unmistakable Australian identity. Its cupro nickel composition gives it durability, and in a fine condition, it maintains a solid, attractive luster even after all these decades. Collectors admire this coin for its balance of historical relevance, striking visual appeal, and tactile uniqueness. Now let's talk about what really fuels the buzz in the collector world: rarity. While the mintage of the 1976 50-cent coin was not extremely low, what makes it rare today is the number of coins that have survived in collectible condition. Most coins from that time have seen heavy circulation. Finding one in fine or better condition is becoming increasingly difficult. This is where the real value lies, not just in owning the coin, but in owning one that still holds its original detail, sharp edges, and preserved surfaces. Coin dealers and collectors around the world are now paying a premium for 1976 examples that haven't been heavily worn. The demand is growing rapidly, especially from international collectors who understand the long-term investment potential. Coins from this era are becoming more than just collectibles. They are becoming historic assets. So what is the market saying right now? In the current collector market, a 1976 Australian 50-cent coin in fine condition is fetching impressive numbers. In Australian dollars, prices can range from $124,000 depending on the quality, and in some cases even more for exceptionally preserved coins. But here's where it gets exciting in the United States market. The value is often even higher due to international shipping, limited availability, and rising global interest in Australian numismatics. You could be looking at a value anywhere between $224,000, depending on the coin's grade and overall eye appeal. That's a significant return on a coin that once had just face value. And as demand continues to rise, these figures are likely to go even higher. Online auction sites and private coin shows are seeing increased bidding activity for this particular year, especially from serious buyers and investment-focused collectors. If you are thinking of diving into this coin, or maybe already have one in your collection, here are some golden tips to maximize its value. First, always check the condition. Coins in fine condition or higher are what today's market wants. Look for sharp details, minimal wear, and avoid any with heavy scratches or cleaning damage. Store your coin in a proper holder or capsule to preserve its surface. If you are buying, always go through reputable dealers or verified online platforms to ensure authenticity. Joining collector forums or coin clubs can also help you stay ahead of price trends and spot rare buying opportunities. And here's the best tip of all. Start collecting now while these coins are still affordable. The value trend is upward, and those who get in early are the ones who see the biggest gains down the road. To wrap it up, the 1976 Australian 50-cent coin is more than just a piece of change. It's a slice of history, a beautiful artifact, and right now a hot item in the world of rare coins. With its unique design, growing scarcity, and rising demand, especially in fine condition, this coin is absolutely worth your attention. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into numismatics, keeping an eye on coins like this could be your next big move. So check your collection, hunt your drawers, or explore the market. The 1976 50-cent coin might just be your hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow coin lovers. See you in the next one, where we uncover even more hidden gems from the world of coins.